Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about the Heavy's custom moves and why they were super cool and some of them were actually extremely overpowered. If you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe and like the video as we're going to be talking about a lot of custom moves here in the future. We also play games like Ultimate and Melee on the channel, and even Brawl. So, with that out of the way, let's get into the video. This is Bowser's Claw Swipe. It's basically like an aerial wave dash. As you can see, he gets extreme speed, and this is an insane mobility option for Bowser. It has no end lag, and it auto-cancels, meaning you can do quick down tilts out of it, or even other moves too. Even another Claw Swipe. And there's more. This move has an aerial hitbox as well. You could combo into moves like forward air with it. This move also virtually has no end lag. This move's even a good recovery option, as it doesn't put you into free fall, and you can even jump out of it. The next Bowser custom move I want to talk about is his R.O.B. Basically, this one just gives him more mobility, but it doesn't do as much damage, but it goes a lot further on the ground and in the air. The other custom move I have on this Bowser is this giant fire burst. This one's kind of useless in my opinion, as it does like the same exact damage as the original one, but it just has more range. Some other Bowser custom moves I thought were worth mentioning was his ranged fire attack. It doesn't do much damage, but it adds some more zoning capabilities for Bowser. And this absolutely broken side B. I don't know what they were thinking with this, but this goes in such a horrible angle that like half the roster probably cannot do anything about this. And as you can see, it also is a pretty decent mobility option for Bowser. But I think it's really stupid that they thought this was a good idea. This Bowser's R.O.B. is really strange. It basically just gives him more mobility, but it barely does any damage, if at all. And it's just a better recovery option. I guess it's pretty good compared to the original, but as an out of shield option, it's pretty horrible. One character that I think is super cool with customs is Ganon. I'll show off some of his moves now. Warlock Punch is replaced by the Sword Warlock Punch. If you hit the tip of the sword, it does a lot more damage. Pretty cool. I think the highlight of the show is this directional Warlock Kick though. You have so much more mobility and recovery option with this. As you can see, this greatly extends Ganondorf's recovery. This weird version of the choke move doesn't really put him into a tech situation, but it'll allow Bayonetta to just die instantly if she's at high enough percent, which is pretty cool. Do you ever want Ganondorf to have a Shoryuken? Well, in Smash 4 custom moves, one of Ganondorf's up specials was a Shoryuken of sorts. It's about the same as a regular recovery for Ganondorf, but I think it's pretty good as like an out of shield option or potential mix-up move. Some of Captain Falcon's moves were really bad to say the least. This one's like a Falcon Punch. It basically gives him more horizontal movement, but it takes so long to come out that it doesn't even help with anything. You might as well just use the regular Falcon Punch, which isn't even that good. His R.O.B. doesn't allow you to grab onto people, it just goes further. And you're completely vulnerable while doing this. There's no invincibility frames. This one I thought was pretty cool, but then I realized it has no kill power. So that one also sucks. The only one I think is actually pretty good is the new side V. Basically, it's a slow moving move that could be used for hard reads, and it has a kill hitbox, and it's pretty powerful, but there's not really any combo potential in it. Although, Captain Falcon's other moves have some quite famous ones, including the electric kick. Captain Falcon's electric kick is also one of the most iconic custom moves in the game. There's a way you could infinite combo your opponent, where they just can't escape this. It's quite hard to pull off though, as I don't even know how to do it. One of the other ones I thought was better than the actual Falcon Punch was this one that takes longer to come out, but it does a ton of more damage. It's kind of like Ganondorf's Warlock Punch. This one I thought was really weird. It sends Captain Falcon backwards when using it, and no, I'm not putting the stick back. Even when doing it in the air it does this. So as a recovery option, this sucks. And guess what, as a move it does too. It barely has any combo potential. I don't know what they were thinking with this one. This one's pretty decent, I guess. It's basically just the regular R.O.B, but it takes a lot longer to come out, and you're spikeable. But it's better than the R.O.B from last time. That was a monstrosity. This one's a pretty decent kill move, though. Fox with custom moves was super cool. This up B may not look familiar, as this is an original move. It's kind of similar to Wolf's up B, but speaking of Wolf, this custom Fox actually has Wolf's side B. Though I'm having a lot of trouble, I've been trying for like 10 minutes trying to get the spike hitbox. But just keep my word on it, it spikes. You could also, you're not put in a free fall after using this move, so you could recover out of it, in my opinion invalidating Fox's original side B. The main star of the show here, though, is his up B. This is absolutely broken, as it kills around 60 out of a true combo. Another move I want to talk about is the charging laser. It puts your opponent into stun, and it actually is a very good neutral tool. Even better than Fox's original one. Fox with customs is probably just better than regular Fox, honestly. And Fox was already a very solid character. This is Big Reflector. Doesn't really have a hitbox or anything, but it's just bigger. I just thought that was funny. Sonic had some custom moves as well. One of them was the Fire Spin Dash. It's basically the Spin Dash, but you don't have to charge it. It just automatically goes fast. It doesn't go as far though. In a game where Spin Dash canceling with the shield was a thing, this was super annoying. Another one of Sonic's moves I thought was interesting was Surprise Attack. It's basically homing attack, but it doesn't home onto you. It's more like an out of shield option of sorts. It kind of struggles to kill though, as it only does like 7 damage. Speaking of moves that struggle to kill, this is Sonic's other custom up B. It basically gives him a hitbox as he goes vertical, but it struggles to kill and the spring disappears. But it still works off stage as an edge guarding tool. As it comes out faster, the spring is even more annoying than ever. Sonic's other side B is really cool. It puts your opponent into a grounded position, and he also does this stupid hop before he does it. This is much cooler and more unique than his original side B in my opinion. This is his other up special. You may be thinking, that looks horrible and pathetic, why would you want to use that? Well, you actually get 2 springs when using this one, so it's a better edge guard tool. But the springs disappear rather fast. But it's still good nonetheless. This is the other homing attack I have. It's basically just a regular one, but it goes straight down. And it barely does any damage. I really don't know the point of this, but it's still really funny in my opinion. Wario's custom moves were really stupid to say the least. Have you ever played Wario and just wanted to stop playing immediately? Well, the speeding bike will do the job for you, as it's technically impossible to jump out of this as for how fast it goes. And worst of all, you can't even turn it around. And it barely does any damage. You might as well just use the regular bike. The next custom move I want to show is this weird looking wind box move. Basically, he sucks you in, sort of like King Dedede, but the chomp does less damage. I think this is pretty okay, but you might as well just use the regular chomp in my opinion. Next, I actually want to show off a pretty good move. It's Wario's new up B. Oops. Anyway, Wario's new up B, if I can input it correctly this time, it has more hits and it's a better kill option in my opinion. Potential edge guard tool as well, but it does put you into free fall. So out of all of Wario's custom moves, I think the only one using is this up B. In a later video, I'll show off Wario's other custom moves. There's some really weird ones to say the least. The last character we're going to look at today is Charizard. Now a lot of people are probably pretty angry I don't know all the Pokemon moves from their games, and that's because I don't really play Pokemon, so sorry about that. But the first move I want to talk about is this weird sort of lingering hitbox, very similar to Corrin's forward smash. It removes the flames and it just adds a hitbox and it kills sort of early. The next one was pretty cool. Basically just grounds your opponent and it's a replacement for Rock Smash. The last one we're going to look at today is probably Charizard's most iconic one. It's Flare Blitz, but there's no flare and it just kills. This one's really unbalanced in my opinion, but it's super fun to hit nonetheless. That's going to be it for today's video. I'm gonna make another custom moves video tomorrow, and let me know in the comments which custom moves you would like to see. I'd also like to announce is that I'm going to be hosting a custom moves tournament with the prize. So if you would like to play in that, or if you think it's a good idea for me to make it, let me know. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I love talking about the custom moves, and a lot of people don't know about these and how cool they are, so I'm glad to be informing people about them. Hope you all have a great day and you enjoyed the video. Bye. Thanks everyone for 5,000 subscribers, I really appreciate it. If you want to be a member and have your name announced by me at the end of the video, become a member today. My epic fans include Edgy Steven and Zine. My basic fans include Evan, Kalamba, Subpixel, YRF, Sharules14, Void, Lee, Hey Jacob, Jevrick Bevrick, and The Sniper. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel, and I'll continue to make great videos. Have a great day everyone. Bye.